Chilling footage shows Nashville school shooter blast front doors, roam hallways. Nashville police released chilling footage showing mass killer Audrey Hale shooting out the front doors of the Covenant School and then casually stalking the hallways with assault rifles during Monday's massacre. The video, released late Monday by the Metro Nashville Police Department, shows Hale, 28, storm into the private Christian academy before unleashing terror by pumping bullets through the glass doors on the side of the building. Once inside, Hale, armed with 2 rifles and a handgun, is seen calmly walking around the building that houses about 200 students from preschool through 6th grade. Part of the terrifying footage shows the killer, wearing a red backwards hat, military fatigues and a dark vest, slip into various rooms through unlocked doors, appearing to search for potential victims. Other footage released by police captured Hale arriving at the school in a Honda Fit and parking outside the building. Hale shot and killed 3 9-year-olds and 3 staffers at the private school before she was fatally shot by police. That fatal confrontation that ended Hale's rampage occurred after she shot at police who were inside their vehicles from a window on the school's 2nd floor, authorities said. The 2 cops who opened fire on Hale were identified as Rex Englebert and Michael Collazo. Englebert is a 4-year veteran, and Collazo is a 9-year veteran of the department. While Nashville Police Chief John Drake said Hale targeted the school, he noted that the victims were picked at random. Hale was a former student at the school, according to police. "We have a manifesto. We have some writings that we're going over that pertain to this date." The actual incident, Drake said during a press conference Monday. "We have a map drawn out of how this was all going to take place." During the search of the shooter's home, police said they also recovered a sawed-off shotgun and second shotgun. Drake referred to Hale by female pronouns during a press conference, but also said the shooter identified as transgender, without providing more clarity. The Tennessean later reported that a police spokesperson said Hale used he/him pronouns, and those pronouns were listed on a LinkedIn page used by Hale. The victims in Monday's awful attack were identified as Evelyn DeCoss, Hallie Scruggs, and Williams Kinney, all just 9, and custodian Mike Hill, 61, substitute teacher Cynthia Peak, 61, and Catherine Kuntz, 60, who was the school's headmaster. Multiple vigils across the community Monday night grieved for the slain students and staffers. At Belmont United Methodist Church, mourners prayed, sang and lit candles as they at one point said together, "We confess we have not done enough to protect the children killed or wounded in shootings. We need to step back. We need to breathe. We need to grieve," said Paul Perdue, the church's senior pastor. "We need to remember. We need to make space for others who are grieving. We need to hear the cries of our neighbors." With post wires, Nashville school shooter Audrey Hale identified as transgender and had detailed manifesto to attack Christian academy. Nashville police revealed that the 28-year-old who shot and killed 6 people at the Covenant School, including 3 children, identified as transgender, and had a detailed manifesto to attack the Christian academy. Officials said Audrey Hale, a former student, entered the school Monday morning by shooting through a door on the side of the building. While inside, Hale killed Evelyn DeCoss, Hallie Scruggs, and William Kinney, all age 9, as well as custodian Mike Hill and substitute teacher Cynthia Peak, both 61, and school head Catherine Kuntz, 60. Following the shootings, Hale was killed when they encountered officers on the 2nd floor by 10:27 a.m., 14 minutes after the alarm was raised. Police said Hale was equipped with at least 2 assault weapons and a handgun, and in searching her family home in Nashville, officers found detailed maps and a manifesto of the attack. "We have a manifesto. We have some writings that we're going over that pertain to this day," Nashville Metropolitan Police Chief John Drake said about the discovery. He added that Hale was prepared to do more harm than was actually done, and that she had drawn up plans to attack another school in the area, but backed out of them because the school was too secure. Asked whether Hale's identity could be a factor in the motive, Drake said authorities feel that she identifies as trans, but we're still in the initial investigation into all of that, and if it actually played a role into this incident. In online profiles, Hale had indicated they used he/him pronouns, and also went by the name Aiden. It is unclear whether Hale identified as a man or woman at the time of the slayings. Hale was notably an alumnus of the small private Christian school, which teaches students in pre-K through 6th grade, and only has about 200 students enrolled. According to its website, the school focuses its curriculum on biblical theology, where students take classes about the Bible, along with standard education courses. "There's some belief that there was some resentment for having to go to that school," Drake told NBC News' Lester Holt Monday evening. "Don't have all the details to that just yet. and that's why this incident occurred. Drake also said Hale had been indiscriminate with who she targeted once she had entered the school. By shooting through a locked door, she targeted random students in the school. Whoever she came in contact with, she fired rounds, Drake said. Former headmaster Bill Campbell said, "I do remember her as a former student," and that he had records of Hale as a third grader at the school in 2005 and a fourth grader in 2006, but said after that she does not appear in his yearbooks, and he thought she must have transferred. Police said Hale had no police record or record of mental health problems, and that they are in contact with the suspect's father and plan to release video about the shooting in the coming days. Police also released pictures of the weapons Hale used, 2 assault rifles and a handgun. The Covenant School was founded in 2001 as a ministry of Covenant Presbyterian Church, and its annual tuition fees range between $7,250 for 3-day preschool and $16,500 for pupils in kindergarten through 6th grade. The school focuses its curriculum on biblical theology, where students take classes about the Bible, along with standard education courses, with the school motto being Shepherding Hearts, Empowering Minds, Celebrating Childhood. The school is located in the affluent Green Hills neighborhood just south of Nashville's Bluebird Cafe, a beloved spot for musicians and songwriters.